Nigeria doesn't just struggle with elections, it struggles with trust.
Votes are cast in public. Results are often finalized somewhere else.
Electronic transmission didn't enter the system to look modern.
It entered because the old system stopped scaling.
Nigeria runs elections across 176,000 plus polling units with over 93 million registered voters. That scale creates a structural problem.
Too many handoffs, too many delays, too many places for things to go missing.
Historically, results moved physically, from polling units to multiple collation levels. Each step increased time, human discretion, dispute probability.
And data shows something consistent.
The longer results take to be announced, the higher the rate of legal challenges, public suspicion, and post-election tension.
So electronic transmission wasn't about convenience.
It was about compressing time and reducing opportunity.
Let's be precise, this doesn't replace voting.
Votes are still counted manually at polling units.
The change is what happens next.
Results are captured digitally and transmitted to a central database, often with timestamps, location data, and image uploads of result sheets.
That creates something Nigeria historically lacked.
Parallel verification. Parties, observers, courts, and citizens can all check the same numbers. Across democracies, three variables correlate strongly with election credibility: speed, transparency, verifiability.
Electronic transmission hits all three.
Time compression reduces manipulation risk.
Visibility reduces rumor.
Digital trails increase accountability.
And accountability changes behavior, even before enforcement kicks in.
Let's be clear. Technology is not a cure-all.
It doesn't fix poor training.
It doesn't replace legal enforcement.
And it doesn't eliminate political pressure.
What it does is change incentives.
And elections are incentive-driven systems.
Let's look at the SWOT analysis for Nigeria's electronic transmission of elections results. Strengths: reduces result alteration risk, creates auditable digital records, improves speed and consistency, aligns Nigeria with global standards.
Less mystery, more math.
Weaknesses: network and power dependence, training and logistics costs, cybersecurity management requirements.
Good systems still fail if poorly run.
Opportunities: rebuild voter confidence, reduce election litigation, set continental standard, strengthen democratic legitimacy.
Leadership through process, not slogans.
Threats: political resistance to transparency, underfunding or selective deployment, misinformation about system limits.
Notice something?
Most threats aren't technical, they're institutional.
Quick reality check. The US doesn't run one national election system.
But results are still transmitted electronically, with redundancy, audits, and enforcement.
Paper ballots, digital reporting, legal consequences.
The lesson isn't technology.
It's consistency and enforcement.
Nigeria is Africa's largest democracy by population.
Which means every failure scales.
But so does every improvement.
If Nigeria gets this right,
Trust improves, stability improves, credibility compounds.
electronic transmission isn't about speed.
It's about visibility.
It's not about replacing democracy.
It's about protecting it with evidence.
Because when results are transparent,
Democracy becomes harder to steal. If votes are cast in public, why should results be finalized in private?
that's not a tech question.
It's a democracy question.
Subscribe, comment, share.
This is Bucks, Ballots, and Banter, where money meets democracy with clarity.